Martin Luther King said, I fear that I am integrating my people into a burning house.
Yes, sir.
So now, the great leader of civil rights, he's a dreamer. Malcolm, they reduced him to a slogan, by any means necessary. What did Malcolm teach that got him assassinated? See, Elijah Muhammad was Malcolm's teacher and my teacher.
That's right.
Elijah Muhammad is off the scene, but he's very present because he had a student.
That's right.
That loved him enough to root myself in the principles that made him a great teacher and a great leader. You don't need to keep on looking to a man that's dead. But Jesus said it perfect. Boy, I keep coming back to the master.
Go ahead.
Listen to these words, brother. He was getting ready to go, and they were having their last supper. He knew he was about to be betrayed. And he told them, I go to my Father and you see me no more. But at that last supper, he took some bread. He had the loaf. The disciples had no bread. He broke the bread and gave it to each one of them. He said, eat this. In what?
Remembrance of me.
That's so beautiful. And likewise, after supper, he took the cup. And he said, this is my blood, boy, that I shed for the New Testament, for the kingdom. Huh? Drink this as oft as you can. In what? Remembrance of me. Now, if the book says man cannot live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth from the mouth of God, then what was Jesus telling them? Here's my word. Feed on it in your heart. Boy, that's something. And when you feed on the word that I'm giving my life for, I will be in you. Oh, man. And then after supper, he took a cup. No man drinks blood. It's forbidden. But blood is the life fluid of every living creature. What he was telling them is, if you follow my word and follow the life that I lived, my example, I will be with you to the end of the.
Now, if I say the word truth, what comes into your mind first? I want you to be honest. Who comes into your mind? What comes into your mind? And how does it come into your mind? Truth as a concept is as old as history itself. We've seen various people throughout history try to interpret, try to define, and trying to translate what is truth. You know, people have come, people have gone, they've died seeking the truth. But are we still in the event of looking for this truth? I believe that as Africans, as humanity, truth is what we are always perceiving. We are always in pursuit of the truth. Now, in this particular video, Louis Farrakhan is telling some truth, some hard truth to the white people who are colonizers, the imperialists. When I say white people, I don't mean individual white people. No, I don't mean the community. I'm referring to the imperialists. I'm referring to those who work so hard to ensure that Africans are oppressed. In this video that I'm about to show you right now, Mr. Louis Farrakhan, or if you like, Minister Louis Farrakhan, is working so hard, and in this speech, yes, he is working so hard to ensure that you as an individual of black, you get the truth. He's been working all over his life, trying to promote the message of unity, the message of black solidarity, you know. Now, in this video, Mr. Louis Farrakhan is speaking of truth and how truth as a concept has been something that people who are oppressing others have always challenged it, okay? Now, I want us to watch this video, get to understand the concept of truth according to Mr. Louis Farrakhan, and then I'll give you my thoughts by the end of the video, where we will have a critical analysis. So without further ado, let's dive into the video right now.
I want to address the fear factor first. A liar will always fear the coming of truth. I want you to think about that. Because if those in positions of authority fear words that come out of my mouth, if those words are truth, what is there to fear from truth if you have told the truth?
All right.
What is there to fear from a man who teaches the truth if you have not lied and deceived the people, and you fear the truth from his mouth may wake them up to a great future in themselves? See, Jesus, I got to go back to Jesus now. The reason they feared him is because he spoke the truth.
Yes, sir.
And they were lying to the people. And that's why Jesus said, you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Well, if you are not free yet, who is benefiting from the ignorance that has enslaved our people? Somebody is benefiting
Yes, sir.
from our ignorance. Now watch this. How much money came through the black community last year or this year? The economists say $1.1 trillion. That's a lot of money, brother. A lot. Don't you know that if 10% of $1.1 trillion stayed in our hands, that would be 100 billion, $100 million. What could we do? Think about it. With 100 billion, somebody is making a killing off of our foolish spending of our wealth. The money comes in our community. It doesn't even circulate one time before it leaves. So if somebody's going to tell the truth and wake black people up to how rich they really are, their poverty is in their spirit and in their disunity. And that's why Jesus said, blessed, not are the poor, blessed are the poor in spirit. For what happens? For theirs is what? That's what they fear. That somebody's going to wake us up and we'll know that the kingdom is ours and we are going to have to prepare to build it. That's what they're afraid of, son. And I want to say this to you. No good leader who knows he or she is finite does not prepare a group to take over when he is gone, so that the principles, not the charisma, not the personality, but the principles that a good leader builds his life on, they don't belong to that leader. They belong to every human being who will get those principles, live by those principles. And that is why Coming back to Jesus, you say, well, man, why you keep mentioning Jesus and you a Muslim? That's a good question. There's not a Muslim in this room that does not believe in Jesus.
That's right.
There's 1,600,000,000 of us on the planet. And I can tell you, every Muslim believes in Jesus. Right. You don't know Muhammad. So no, you can't believe in what you don't know. Nobody's telling you about Muhammad, but somebody taught us about Jesus. We grew up in the church, but our holy book, the Quran, mentions Jesus, the son of Mary, the Messiah. Wow. So how come you don't like Muslims if we love the man that you say you love, but you don't know or love the man that we love? It's because we know Jesus, we love Jesus. We know Abraham, we love Abraham. We know Muhammad, and we love Muhammad, because that's just one community of prophets. And every prophet, son, when they came, they put teachings and principles in others so that when they go, the work continues in the individuals. But here's what happened. You've heard of Marcus Garvey? Do you think that Marcus Garvey did not prepare for the day when he would no longer be here? Of course he did. Martin Luther King was a great brother. Look who was around him. There was Jesse. There was what happened after brother was assassinated. Ralph David Abernathy tried to continue the Poor People's March, but he wasn't as charismatic.
Right.
And what happened? Jesse went over here and formed Push. Brother Andrew Young became UN ambassador. Come on. They started offering us things that take us away from movement.
Right.
So when you go away from the movement dies. Reverend Al Sharpton, he's a brilliant man. I met him when he was just a teenager. Now, of course, he's on television. He has a regular show on MSNBC. So where's movement? Where's movement now? It's not there. It's not that Martin didn't leave people. It's not that Malcolm and Elijah Muhammad didn't leave people. They've reduced Martin Luther King to I Have a Dream.
That's right.
If you would go and look at that man's speeches and watch his evolutionary development, you would see that he was moving toward a goal, and just before he died, Harry Belafonte was with him, and he was in a very melancholy spirit. The rest of the disciples, they were enjoying themselves, and Harry Belafonte went to Dr. King and said, Dr. King, you know, why are you so melancholy? And according to Harry Belafonte, and other witnesses said the same.
According to me, I would say this: truth as a concept is as old as humanity itself. It has been examined, it has been debated, and it has been interpreted by numerous individuals throughout history. The profound insights on truth provided by Jesus Christ, renowned thinkers, and Mr. Louis Farrakhan, particularly in his address to the Black American community. These three people, Jesus Christ, those thinkers, Plato, Socrates, Aristotle, Khalid Muhammad, we had Leo Muhammad as well, we have Malcolm X, Marcus Garvey. These are people who have been working hard to ensure that Africans have the truth. Now, one thing we need to know is different people have come up with a different connotation of truth or different denotations of truth, particularly regarding those who are followed by the masses. Now, the religion side, I won't delve into Islam, I won't delve into Buddhism, I'm going to delve into Judeo-Christian, but not Islam, okay? Now, what is truth according to Jesus Christ? Jesus Christ is going to be a representative of Christianity, a representative of truth to humanity as well. Yes. Jesus Christ is a central figure in Christianity. He emphasized the importance of truth in his teaching. He proclaimed, I am the way, the truth, and the life. And if you believe, go and check John 14:16. He is asserting not only his divine identity, but also the inherent connection between truth and spiritual enlightenment. Jesus Christ's message of truth transcended mere factual accuracy. It encompassed a deeper existential truth that resonated with the human soul. His parables, such as the story of the Good Samaritan and the prodigal son, illustrated timeless truths about compassion, forgiveness, and redemption. Black people, these are the things we need right now. Compassion, forgiveness, and redemption. We need to have compassion with those people who oppressed us, with the colonizers, with the enslavers. We need to forgive those things which happened in the past. That moment when we forgive is that moment when we are able to coexist. But if we don't forgive, we cannot coexist. We will always be hunting one another. We also should be redeemed. I'm saying this because we've seen Black Lives Matter. People are arming themselves with assault rifles and machine guns and this and that. No. This is not the truth. The truth is that we need forgiveness, we need compassion, and we need redemption as Black people. And this is truth as taught by Jesus Christ. Yes, my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Insights from the greatest thinkers. Before Jesus Christ, we had Aristotle, we had Plato, we had this, but also God was there. God was there to govern the whole world because we have objective morality. We have objective truth. Objective truth is truth which cannot be changed, no matter which part of the earth you exist. And here's what the great thinkers like Plato, Aristotle, and Socrates had to say. Throughout history, philosophers, scientists, and intellectuals have grappled with the nature of truth, offering diverse perspectives that enrich our understanding of this complex concept. Plato, in his allegory of the cave, Plato elucidated the notion of truth as transcendent, existing beyond the illusion of the material world. René Descartes, with his famous dictum, cogito ergo sum, I think, therefore I am. He laid the groundwork for rationalist epistemology, highlighting the role of reason in discerning truth. Kant, Immanuel Kant, I love his work. Kant is a very... Kant, I love your works! Okay. Kant, in his critiques of pure reason, explored the limitation of human perception and elusive nature of ultimate truth. Gottlieb, he has a very hard German name, with his theory of principles of sufficient reasoning. Principles of sufficient reasoning is also an attempt to discover truth. He says that nothing happens without a reason. Yeah, everything that happens for a reason. The reason why I'm wearing this red hoodie, because I put it on. It's a chain of consequences that caused me to put this white shirt. It happens for a reason. I'm here for a reason. Contingent reason and necessary reason. These are people who have always been working so hard to derive the truth according to Louis Farrakhan. This is the backbone of this video. Minister Louis Farrakhan is a prominent leader in the African American community. He has addressed the concept of truth into the context of social justice, empowerment, and cultural identity of the Black people. In his speeches, Farakhan always challenges prevailing narratives and exposes systemic injustices, urging the audience to seek truth beyond surface appearance. Louis Farrakhan in this video has emphasized the importance of self-awareness, collective unity, and spiritual enlightenment as pathways of truth and liberation. Farakhan's message resonates deeply with many Black Americans, offering a perspective that empowers marginalized community to reclaim their narrative and assert their dignity. Minister Louis Farrakhan has shared deep insights of how and why those people who say the truth are always hunted, people are always afraid of them, and when the fear gets too far, they make an attempt to unalive these people. Remember what happened when Jesus Christ, everywhere he walked, he spoke the truth. He always spoke the truth. Yes, I confess that Jesus Christ was telling the truth, and with his attempts of telling the truth, one day the Pharisees, the Sadducees, and the rabbis came together and decided to sell him out to the Romans so that they could crucify him. Yes, he was even crucified between liars and thieves and sinners. Yes, that's how people who hate the truth behave. They take truth and mix it with the lies so that the truth cannot appear to be true. It's called pure evil, the evil genius, okay? Now, to conclude everything is this. In conclusion, the concept of truth as elucidated by Jesus Christ, great thinkers, and Minister Louis Farrakhan encompasses a broad spectrum of meanings, ranging from spiritual enlightenment to social justice and existential inquiry. By exploring this diverse perspective, we gain a deeper appreciation for the complexity and significance of truth in shaping our understanding of the world and ourselves. As we continue to navigate the complexities of existence, let us remain open to the wisdom gleaned from various sources, recognizing that truth is a journey of discovery and transformation that transcends boundaries and enriches our lives. Yes, Minister Louis Farrakhan has made such an important task to try and deliver the truth to people. Right now, people perish because they don't know the truth. The truth is equal to knowledge. Knowledge is equal to truth. Knowledge is equal to power. Knowledge is equal to freedom. Truth is equal to freedom. Truth is equal to power. A is equal to B is equal to C. Yes, that's the equation. Now, thanks for watching this video. I'm gonna end it here. Yeah, subscribe to the channel, guys. It helps me bring more videos, educative videos to you. Subscribe and thumbs up, super thanks. If you can, give it a super thanks. See you in the next one. Thank you, guys. Remember to stay African. Always be in the pursuit of truth. This truth shall set you free. We need freedom right now. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Be truthful, be free. Yes.